everybody, welcome back to HPM. Last episode we set up this thing. Oil refinery, kind of. Well, we're working on this still, today. Basically, we are building the strangest HBM mod oil refinery I've ever seen using mechanism pipes, immersive engineering sorters, and storage tanks, and HBM mod machinery. Very weird refinery. This is kitchen sink pack. Welcome back. I do love a good kitchen sink pack because, you know, you can just have just a little bit of fun with all this stuff. You can do some weird stuff, and yeah, we're getting ready to go to space. And so we need diesel fuel for our ship because I decided to power it like it's a diesel motorboat. But we're building a space yacht, so we might as well leave some pollution everywhere. That's what rich people do, of course. So we might as well indulge in some of that behavior. So we are actually working on right now making another silo for storage. Why do we need another silo? Well, we just do. The silo is going to allow us to store all of the petroleum gas, which I'm not going to be putting through gas flare because I'll save it for my next space yacht, which will probably involve, most certainly involve having gas flares for power. Because gas flare for power would be just completely amazing, to be honest. Oh, you can also run unsaturated hydrocarbons through, which are like the best fuel in 112 HPM mod for that. But something I do want to experiment with is attempting to make naphtha in the Buildcraft refinery and then shoving it through this setup as well. So we should probably go into test world and figure out if that is actually possible to run the whatchamacallit through the stuff. Buildcraft naphtha into HBM fraction. Let's see if that works. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the test world here. We're gonna go to this version. This test world is just super flat. Well, it should not be super flat. We should be on Titania again for whatever reason. And we should be with the diesel generator. I hope this is the right world, because otherwise it will probably be bad. But hopefully this will be fine. Yes, it is the correct world, as you can see. There's just random barrels and stuff. Anyway, we need to focus on one thing. We need to focus on Buildcraft to naphtha. So we have the Buildcraft naphtha. Let's say we have naphtha. So you see there's two types of naphtha. There's Buildcraft naphtha, or thermal foundation naphtha, immersive petroleum naphtha, and there is no naphtha in this, apparently. How do you get naphtha? How do you get these naphtha types? There's so many different types of naphtha, you do not know what to do with naphtha. Oh, that is napalm. That's useless. But naphtha is made in the fractioning still with crude oil. And then the naphtha could be sent through a fractioner, for sure. I'm sure of this. I'm actually sure of this. Fractioner. So if we make the actual immersive naphtha, or the thermal foundation naphtha, and then we have naphtha. Can we kitchen sink our way through this setup? Who knows? We'll figure that out in a second. But I need to set this thing for fluid ID naphtha. Then I need a barrel from whatever mod has a barrel. Or a... Actually, let's go with an infinite barrel from mechanism. And then mechanical pipe, and then a configurator as well. This will allow me to test out whether or not this can actually work. He's set to naphtha, so we will be able to produce heating oil and diesel. And then this guy has, of course, a bucket of that, for whatever reason. And now, that naphtha does not count. So, okay, we've figured out that that naphtha is wrong. Does not count towards the actual stuff. So, let's see what else can work. We also have, there's no other naphtha, so that is the only naphtha we can use is HBM naphtha, for sure. There is, of course, heavy oil from the actual Buildcraft mod, which we could probably try, and that will probably be very interesting to see how this goes, because, I mean, heavy oil probably might work. Nope, does not work. So, the only thing you can use is HBM mod oils for these. So that very much limits what we can do as far as our actual production goes, but it doesn't really limit us too much. It just means that I cannot cheese the HBM system in this case. I can choose the immersive engineering system for making energy from the actual diesel from HBM mod, but I cannot choose the actual system here. Which kind of sucks, but does not actually suck. It makes sense. It's pretty reasonable in my opinion. Alright, so now we have another one of these things done. This is actually going to be... Oh no, we need to make the top as well. It's a solid top? You kidding me? Well, I will have 8 enough. Or I will have 8 of these, which will be enough. So that'll be all I need. And then I can make a fluid duct that... I want to switch these out for Buildcraft pipes. I think that could actually work as well. Do Buildcraft pipes even hook up to them? Because Buildcraft pipes are cheaper to make, and can be... just they're slow. Doesn't matter how fast they are, I just need some pipes that work. Ah, I see. You need pipe sealant, which is made from residue or like slime balls and stuff like that, or cactus greens or whatever. So that is how you make this. So you would technically need to do the oil system to get onto that. But can you make an iron fluid pipe? Golden fluid pipe. You cannot make iron fluid pipe. You can make stone fluid pipe. Cobblestone fluid pipe is even slower. Oh, you can make an iron fluid pipe. You can make a clay fluid pipe. Only connects to other pipes. Void fluid pipe destroys fluid buckets. I do not need that. Diamond fluid pipe. Source fluids. Wooden kinesis pipe. I do not need kinesis pipes. I just need a regular pipe that can handle this. Alright, I finished the second setup for this. I'm going to actually see if we can replace those with the Buildcraft pipes once I have the stone and stuff. Actually, I do not need stone for these. I just need slime balls, I think, are the main thing I could use for this. We do not have slime balls, but we have cactus greens, technically. If we have cactus, we will be able to make a few of these. My problem is getting cacti to grow. We'll need to actually just plant these on the beach somewhere. Like, actually just start growing cacti for this. Specifically for making Buildcraft stuff. We don't have sand here. There's no sand on this beach for whatever reason. Can cacti even grow in this climate? This is a very good question. We're growing cacti next to, like, an Arctic area. Like, what? How does this work? Anyway, we'll need this to grow, and then I will chop it, and I will have lots of cacti. Except that I have forgotten the fact that slime balls are actually not just made from cacti, they're made from slime trees as well, because you can actually chop slime trees, so we can achieve slime balls actually pretty easily, just by taking these guys, chopping them up into slime balls. See, that is one way we can do this. Alright, so we'll be making golden pipes today. We already have gold, apparently, for making gold pipes. Which is impressive that it's already done. The gold is already done for us, so now we can just assemble golden pipes. Boom. And then, slapping these with these gets you extra pipes? Yes, it gives you extra pipes, does it not? No, it just makes them all sealed. Oh, I need sealant, so I need to make them into sealant. Seal the transport pipe so I can now make golden pipe. And then I have the golden fluid pipes. I hope this is actually able to work with this. Otherwise, it's a waste of time, isn't it? So, let's go ahead and set this guy for petroleum on the top. If it does work, then I'll be replacing some of the pipes. That's all I'm saying. Petroleum gas. It will be set to the top and set to the north. Because the north is the side that is also receiving. So I will have it set there as well, just in case. And I believe that this cannot hook up. No way, it does hook up. It actually does. And these pipes are way cheaper than mechanism pipes, considering that they only cost gold. So, I mean, I did not expect that to actually work. But call me impressed, because that is... Buildcraft is usually the most broken mod half the time. And now we have built our refinery through Buildcraft. Impressive. Well, in the case that Buildcraft does work, I should probably duplicate all of these guys and remove them from existence, and then use the Buildcraft pipes since they're way cheaper than the mechanism pipes, which cost us steel. Steel versus gold. Gold is cheap. And you know what is even cheaper? Is that once we go to the meteor dungeon, and once we can actually go there, and grab the actual spawners with boxes, I'll be able to make a gold farm. And it'll be super easy. And all I will need is just to wait for like 5 minutes, and I will have like 70 stacks of gold. Very valuable tool to have, because then in previous Let's Plays, let's just say that's been very helpful, because we never had to make advanced alloy ever. We just had to wait a little bit. And, well, this is now a very beautiful looking refinery, to be honest. I mean, I was not expecting it to look so beautiful. Except, I'm not too sure about this pipe here. This pipe needs to be changed, I feel like. It look like this. Here, let me see. Does this look good? This looks good. And now we have finished our actual... Oh, I'm going to post a picture of this because it is the stupidest oil setup I've ever seen in HBM mod. But it is an HBM mod oil setup regardless. Even though... I mean... You look at this and you go... What the heck is this guy, man? What is this guy doing? He is build craft. He is immersive engineering. He is... Every mod... What is this? Alright, so now that we've made the setup for oil, we've produced diesel, heating oil, bitumen, and industrial oil, which some of those are useless. Namely bitumen. Now bitumen, I'm sure we can probably take these and turn them into stuff from other mods. I hope that's the case. If you can take bitumen, turn this into, what is it called? Regular stuff, maybe it would be worthwhile. Bitumen is not useful unless you take it through one of these processes here, where you can do sand, bitumen, gives you tar. Oh, inputs you add tar, sand, and oil tar, and it gives you tar, sand, and it gives you sand and bitumen. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of useful. Here you can make asphalt. Here you can make bitumen cracking, where you need... Gives you crude oil and that stuff. Costs 2400 steam. I don't know about it. You can also make other stuff too, but I don't care about that. I'm probably just gonna throw it away. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. The actual industrial oil needs another fractioning tower. We'll take a look at that fractioning for industrial. Let's check industrial oil because it should have a recipe in here. Industrial oil, as you can see, I want to see recipes for industrial oil. I do not want to see that kind of recipe though. I want to see what like actually you can do with it. You can oil reprocessing. You can put in industrial oil and get reclaimed industrial oil out. You can get petrol oil from it. Industrial oil plus water. Industrial oil cracking gives you naphtha. What? Since when could you do this? I don't remember this in the 1.7.10 version. If that gives us naphtha, then I'm able to make so much diesel this way. Alright then, we'll need a cracking tower.